Welcome everybody! I am going to try something new and do a screencast for you guys overviewing our Module 2. If all goes well, then I will plan to do one of these screencasts for each module just to kind of break down everything that we have due for each week. So first of all, thank you so much. You have all done an excellent job in Module 1 as well as your Week 1 assignments. Thank you for getting all of those various assignments in and for tackling our first module. You had the opportunity to submit your first two reading organizers, and you've done a wonderful job there. And you had your first reading commentary last week with your favorite children's books. So excellent job. And now this week, let's unpack Module 2. And I will also be kind of giving you a looking ahead to what is coming up, because in Children's Lit, as you can tell, there is always something coming up. We always have something due. There's always an assignment on the horizon, a book that needs to be read. So it really is a good idea to kind of just get on the same page right from the get-go. So it's the first day of Module 2, and what we should do always at the beginning of each week is click on our content page to find out exactly what's going on for the week. So this week our content page is Illustrations and Illustrators. And every single week is the same with our content pages. It will list what the topic is and where you need to be going in the text. We don't have a textbook for our course. As you know, we have an open education resource, or an OER. So I try to refer to it as an OER, but sometimes I might accidentally say text, but we hopefully all know what I mean. So our OER reading this week is Illustrations and Illustrators. What we're going to do this week is going to be similar and almost exactly to the T of what we will do every week. You will have your reading organizer due on Tuesday night, and it's the same format. Just click on the reading organizer link, and that will take you to the actual reading organizer template to copy and paste, making your own template, and then complete the prompts for the for that week for that particular reading. It really is a good idea when you're going through the resource, the OER resource, that if you're finding anything in the readings that really stand out to you, kind of make a note, take some notes as you're reading of books that you're interested in reading or topics that you might want to view for future, because this resource is really excellent, and often what you're reading in the early units or the early modules can be used later on in the course. So I really recommend just jotting down some of your favorite notes from each module, kind of keep a running record of what you enjoy, and that way if you find anything later on that you want to jump back to, you'll know where to find it. So great job submitting your reading organizers. If you do decide just to create a Google page and submit the link to Canvas, that's fine. You can do that. But if you do make sure you've checked the share settings, because in share settings you want to make sure that you have opened it up so that anyone with the link can view, or at least shared it with me specifically. If I'm not able to open it or access it for any reason, I will let you know. Otherwise, just if you don't share with me the Google link and you just include it in Canvas, that works great too. I haven't had any issues so far, so keep up the good work. Okay, we have our second commentary, reading commentary this week, and it is on Caldecott winners. Caldecott winners are one of my favorite topics because they are award winners for the favorite picture books. I love this topic. So when you click on the Caldecott winner page, it will show you a rubric for the reading commentaries, and it's just something to kind of keep in mind each week, just to kind of, let me see if I can open it up. Is this the correct one? No, that's picture book analysis. Here we go. Here is the commentary, or the rubric for the week. for the commentaries. Your initial post addresses the topic and prompt and questions thoroughly. Posts are well written, includes sentence structure, grammar, and spelling. Post is submitted on time. That's for 6 points. And then you are going to get 2 points for sharing a picture of the book. Now, this is really important. The picture of the book needs to be an actual physical copy of the book. I suggest going to the library and checking out the books there. MCC has a fantastic library, or any local library in your area. You could also, if you prefer, want to go down to a bookstore, you can do that. Please don't buy these books. Just do your reading commentaries at the bookstore, take the picture, that's fine, but really the library is your best bet. That has to be a physical copy of the book. So I love to see a picture of you and the book. If you hold up a selfie, you know we love to take selfies, right? So take a selfie of you and the book, or you and both books, that's fine. One picture, both books is fine with me, and I would love to see your smiling face included. Certainly is not required, but it is great if you do. And then for the last 2 points, it's for responding to your classmates. So do make sure that you're responding to your classmates in a relevant and thought-provoking way, going beyond the obvious and predictable with examples and detail. Response posts do need to be made by Sunday night. Initial posts need to be made to the commentary by Thursday night, and then you have till Sunday to go back and respond to your peers. So for full credit on the reading commentary, this is what the rubric would look like. Please do not include a stock image of your picture book. And what I mean by that is you found a book, or you know a book that you love, you're just going to do that book, and you find a picture of it online and submit the picture that you found online. That will not give you credit. It must be the physical book in hand. Now, if you are using Kindle, I do make exceptions there. I know this is a digital world. So if you have, in fact, truly downloaded the book onto your Kindle, and you have the actual physical Kindle book, take a picture of that, and I will accept your Kindle picture, but not a stock image from the internet. If you have any questions about that, please email me and I can happily walk you through. Okay, then now that we've gone through the rubric, what you're going to do for this Caldecott winner post is you're going to find 2 Caldecott winners. You can find them by clicking on this link here, and it will give you a wonderful list of all the Caldecott winners that have happened from starting in 2018 going all the way down to 1938. There's one winner every year. So pretty amazing. So pick one that you like, or pick 2, and find them at the library and follow the reading commentary below. Now, there is a picture book analysis guide that you must use to answer your commentary this week. And the picture book analysis is this. It's just a quick guide, and it explains overall picture book design, paratextual elements, elements of design, narrative elements, individual images of the picture book, and critical analysis of the picture book. You will want to use this picture book analysis guide to help you in answering your reading commentary. Once you have become familiar with both things, your books and your guide, follow the prompt below, include the title and the author, and use your picture book analysis guide to answer the questions of the overall picture book design, the paratextual elements, elements of design, and narrative elements. Again, they're all here on the guide. Then you want to give a personal critique of the book, whether you liked it or didn't. Tell us why. Give us a little overview on what was great about it or not, but I'm sure you're going to love them because they're Caldecott winners. And then, of course, attach an image to the thread to show that you have the books in hand. So do make sure that you include that image. So that is your Caldecott winner post. That is due Thursday of this week. We also have a virtual poster, and this is a really cool assignment too. We're going to continue on with our award winners, and we're going to do a poster that researches all the different children's literature awards. when you click on this link here, it's going to show you all of the cool awards available for children's literature. There's quite a few really awesome ones. So I recommend choosing one that you aren't familiar with. We all just did a Caldecott winner post, so we're all very familiar with them. Certainly you're welcome to use Caldecott, but I really recommend and encourage you to think outside the box here and go for a different one you haven't been so much familiarized with. But certainly Caldecott is fine. Newbery Award winners, Coretta Scott King Book Awards, of course a lot of people's favorite, the Theodore Giselle Award, otherwise known as Dr. Seuss. So spend some time exploring, and once you've done so, then you are going to create a poster about the award winner. And in this poster, it needs to be a digital poster. I recommend Pictocart. It seems to be a pretty popular one. NewHive and BitSlide are also great. Just a reminder, if you are using these formats, please make sure you have opened the share settings so that I can open them. Sometimes if they're set to private, I won't be able to access it, and there becomes a grading problem there. In your poster, you want to include 10 facts with information about the award and images of at least 3 books that have received the award. So this is where you can use your online images that we're not allowed, of course, to use for our reading commentaries. The rubric is below. It's pretty straightforward. It is worth a total of 20 points. 10 points for 10 facts and information about the award. 6 points for 3 images of the book, and 4 points if the poster is visually appealing. So that is week 1 of module 2. Now, a couple other things. There is a looking ahead. So looking ahead, these are some really important things. So every week you'll have this looking ahead piece. Do make sure that you are really keeping track of this. Like I said, there's always something coming up in Children's Lit. We've got to stay on top of it. So in Module 2, we're going to continue exploring picture books. And then in Module 3, which is about 2 weeks from now, you are going to have your first literature study assignment. The book that you are required to read is Because of Winn-Dixie. This is a super quick read. It's really a great book. Do not watch the movie, read the book, and then you will follow the assignment, which is complete the literature study assignment. This assignment is due in Module 3. There are 4 literature studies in our course, and they are on top of your reading organizers or your reading commentaries and your other assignments. So it's really important that you're always keeping track of what the next literature study is in our course, because you will be needing to read these books as well. So Because of Winn-Dixie has a very fun format. You can take a look at the assignment by clicking the assignment page that we were just on. So do start reading Because of Winn-Dixie as soon as possible. Finally, we have what's called a Read Aloud project. Before I talk about the reading project, I do want to say that I mentioned our reading commentaries are required that you have the physical book in hand. I understand that you may not be able to get to the library every week. So I have created this very helpful link, and it is available to you. This one here is for my 14-week class, but if you were in my 16-week class, it's the same thing. You click on the correct link in your looking ahead, and it will show you all the different books that you need. So for Module 2, you need illustration and illustrators and picture books. You would want to click on the links here to kind of get an idea of what books you might need looking ahead, so that you only need to make a couple of trips to the library throughout the semester. Use this resource to kind of help you with your time management, so that you aren't running to the library or emailing me last minute saying, Professor, I didn't have a chance to get to the library this week because I had so much going on. So use this as a link to help you in your time management. Okay, in my next video, I will break down the Read Aloud project, And that is going to be due in the second week of Module 2. Your first part of your Read Aloud project will be due. So I will break that down in our next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And please email me through Canvas if you have any questions. Have an awesome week, everyone. Thanks for listening.